Hey guys, so I am so excited to do this tutorial today because I'm partnering with MAC Cosmetics on their new Next to Nothing face color. So I've been trying this for about 2 weeks now just so I can see how it applies and how it works well with other products. And I will say it's super sheer, super lightweight, but it really does make your skin so beautiful and so glowy. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So I don't have anything on my skin right now. It's completely bare. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of Prep and Prime just to kind of hydrate my skin. And that's just gonna make my skin look really sort of plump and fresh. I'm gonna take the Next to Nothing face color, and this is in the shade Medium Dark, and it says to shake well. So this is the color that I matched myself to since I have a bit of a tan. So I'm gonna take actually this sponge. It's a MAC double-sided sponge. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on and then just start to work that into the skin. So I'm lightly sort of tapping and pressing it in, but you can see that it's pretty sheer. It's very sheer. So it's letting my skin sort of peek through, but it is sort of kind of evening out the skin tone and giving me a little bit of color. So I'm like, wow, it really smells like MAC, but it doesn't actually look like any foundation I've tried. I just bought the Water Weight foundation maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but that one, it's definitely different. It's definitely different than this. This is a lot more sheer than Water Weight, but it gives my skin a really pretty luminosity. Like it just looks really hydrated and glowy, and I haven't even put highlight or anything on, so I love when foundations do that. So I've just pretty much been kind of applying and layering as I go, but I think the color works really well for my skin tone, blends right down to my neck, but like I said, it's sheer, so it will be pretty easy to blend this out. So I'm gonna take this stick. I have not tried this before. It's the Studio Fix Perfecting Stick in NC35, and I'm just gonna apply this to any blemishes, redness around my nose, just to kind of clean up and perfect the skin. So it kind of just glides right on. I'm also gonna use this as an under eye concealer as well. I like these kind of 2-in-1s. You could just use it all over your face because it makes it really easy for when you're traveling and on the go. Press that in. I really like this sponge. Like I like the shape of it, and I like that it's flat compared to those kind of round sponges that you have to wet. You know what I'm talking about? The secret is that I want to keep as much of my skin exposed as possible, but just want to make sure that it still looks really polished. So just concentrate on the areas of your face that, you know, need a little bit more help. So here is a pretty good look of the skin before I set it. So it still looks very skin-like, really dewy, very fresh, but I just want to set the areas of my face that tend to kind of wear off more easily. So I've been trying this powder for a couple weeks now. It's the Studio Fix Perfecting Powder in Medium Plus, and I really like this just to set my foundation because I feel like it really looks skin-like. It's a very skin-like powder. So I'm taking this MAC 140S brush. It's a really fluffy fan brush, and I just kind of dip it in here and then just set anywhere in my face that gets pretty shiny. And this powder has just a touch of coverage to it, so it's going to help to kind of really perfect the skin at the same time. And right around my nose where I did my concealing. But we're gonna keep this area pretty bare. That's where I'm gonna add my highlighter. So I like to keep it wet so the highlighter sticks really well. So you should have something really beautiful like this. Just very clean and simple and, you know, natural looking. So I want to get on to the rest of the skin. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush, and I've been really loving this one. It's Ambering Rose, and I'm gonna take another fan brush, same kind, but a different one, and that's just gonna go right on the apples of my cheeks. So once I have my cheek color on, I want to add a little bit of highlighter, and this is Luna. It's the cream color base, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that right on the top of the cheeks. And I honestly only bought this because my cat's name is Luna. Can't lie to you. And then let's do a little bit of that on the brow bone. And I'm kind of just blending the highlighter into the blush. So the foundation is meant to last for 8 hours, but I'm gonna set it with a little bit of Fix Plus just because I want everything to melt together, and I also wanna help to kind of prolong that wear. Oh, that looks so pretty, so pretty. All right, let's move on to the eyes. I'm taking this Pro Longwear paint pot. It's an Indianwood. I'm actually trying this for the first time, so it's like a bronzy golden shade. I was obsessed with Rubenesque for a really long time, and so I figured I'll give this one a try. So it's just going all over the lid, up to the crease. And then just kind of working in so that there aren't any edges. Let's run a little bit of that right underneath the eye as well. So once I have this on, I just want to add a little bit of definition just in the outer and in the crease. So I'm taking a MAC 234, and this is Espresso eyeshadow, and it's a neutral brown, so it's not very warm or very cool. And that's going to go right into the outer bit of my eye, and it's very soft. It's a very soft brown. So it's perfect for like a daytime smokiness. If you really work that just into the outer bit of your eye. And then if you need to blend, I am going to take a 224 just to blend out any edges. So I just want something really subtle in the inner corner. So I'm taking rice paper, and it's a frost, and I'm just going to pop that on with my pinky finger. And I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that just in the center of the lid to catch the light. So I'm gonna keep this very simple and just use a little bit of the coffee eye pencil, and that's just gonna go right into the lash line to give me a little bit of depth. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of Zoom Lash for my lashes, just to finish off the eyes. I think I'm gonna stop with the mascara because it was getting a little out of hand. So yeah, I think that looks really good. This is really pretty just for like even every day. So for lip, I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm taking Freckletone, and it's a luster lipstick. It's a really pretty honey shade. Okay, so here is the finished look. It's really simple, very clean, very pretty. So you can actually wear this as an everyday makeup look, which I think I'm pretty much gonna do now at this point. So I thank you all so much for watching. Big thanks to MAC for partnering with me on this video. I'm gonna leave all of the links and the information down in the description box, and I will catch you guys next time.